world, let's change the 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 world. Let's just unite, let's stop the race and stop the fights and stop the murder.
The Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
Let's change the world, let's change the world, let's change the world, let's change the world, let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the race and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world. Some don't know the effects they have on others when everything that we do affects our younger brothers and sisters. To me it seems that the facts have missed us. Who will be there to reach down to hug and kiss us? Frankly, the current state that we're in needs to be discussed. Self-respect is a must. We need to tone down the lust. Avoiding the fact that it provides a pleasant rush. But who in this world can you trust? The answer to that is yourself. Don't take what that man says off the bat. Pick that book up off the shelf. That don't mean not to trust. That means to take.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Think about it and then come back and discuss. Let's change the world. 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 Let's just unite, let's stop the race and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the race and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world. Change the world for the boys and the girls, because if we don't change it up, we ain't gonna make it in this world. We need to focus on the present and think less about the past, cause if we keep it up like this, then that's gonna be a fucking mess. You gotta know just where you're coming from to get where you're going. So get on your search for knowledge, cause there's power in knowing. You need to pick up more books and read them cover to cover, and have you get the information, pass it to your brother, spread it to the whole world. If you know it ain't fake, you'll be surprised the difference in this world that one man can make. It's good and bad in everybody, but you gotta bounce it out. And if we all found that, we change the world, no doubt. Let's change the world, let's change
Hit that like button.
Let's change the world, let's change the world, let's change the world, let's
Hit that like button, y'all.
Let's just unite, let's stop the race and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the race and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world.
Let's
we
go.
Gotta change the world.
Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Let's go. It's your big homie, Big Betty. What's up, life coach? What's good, my brother? What's good? It's your big homie, Big Betty, man. And this is the Real Talk, Real Shit podcast. And I genuinely appreciate everybody for tuning in. I hope y'all stick around, man. You know, I ain't on here to waste your time. And you know what I mean? What's good with you, bro? So we got to talk about this shit, man. And this ain't anti-nobody talk. This is pro-life talk, man. I got to talk about this shit. For one, once again, Barack Obama has used his voice, has used his power, his pull, has used his persona, has used his image to go against humanity. Once again, we got, what's good, y'all? Once again, we got Barack Obama using his voice, his power, his pull to try to destroy humanity even more. And first and foremost, that might not be his purpose and his reason. But let me explain something to y'all. Whoever your partner is, if you love them and if you value them, they will influence your opinion on shit that they're comfortable with, on shit that they do with their lifestyle. So if you got a partner who's like, say if you're a gay person and you got a gay partner, what's good, Kate? If you're a gay person and you got a gay partner, if you were never a gay man, but then you just recently got into a gay relationship, it's a scenario. If you just get with a gay person and you never been with a gay person before, you will be more acceptant of this new partner, of this partner's agendas. You will be more acceptant of this partner's beliefs. So being that Obama is with a gay man, being that Obama is potentially allegedly a gay man, his perspective, his agenda is going to have gay, it's going to be pro gay. Me as a black man, as a father, as a family man, as a father, I don't hate gay people. I have nothing against gay people. Well, I don't hate gay people. I don't agree with the lifestyle, but I don't hate gay people, right? Me as a father, as a man, there's nothing that a gay man can teach a child but things that concern with gayness. Let me say something. The problem with gay people wanting you to accept them and accept everything that they stand for is they're willing to shove their lifestyle down your throat without you. They're willing to shove their lifestyle down your throat and make you accept immoral sexual acts. They're willing to make you accept illogical thinking. They're willing to make you accept a fantasy, false, which you could live how you want to live. This isn't me talking shit, but you could live how you want to live. But the gay people will push the agenda to make you accept their lifestyle, but they don't consider your heterosexual lifestyle. They don't promote fairness and shit like that when it comes to a straight man. It's like this. There's nothing. A man is a man. A man is a man. I'm not saying a gay man is different from a straight man. A man is a man. But what I'm saying is, if you adhere to any type of ideology, whether you're a Christian, whether you're a Buddhist, whether you're Islamic, whether you're Satanist, whatever your ideology is, if whatever your ideology is, you will try to push that on to other people. And the saddest part about that is, let me tell y'all something. I don't get on here and promote everybody on the planet to be a heterosexual. I don't get online and promote everybody to have children. I don't get online and promote everybody to be mothers and fathers. You know why? Because everybody's not supposed to be a mother and a father. Everybody's lifestyle is not the same. So when I get on here, I don't say, oh, everybody on the planet should have children. I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't get on here and say, if you don't have children and if you don't get married and if you don't do this and do that, you're wrong. I don't do that. You see what I'm saying? First off, Barack Obama, just like me, I am not the voice of everybody on the planet. I am not the voice of all men on the planet. I am not the voice of all women on this planet. I'm just trying to do my part to make the world a better place. And see, people like me who are not bound by agendas, who are not bound by ideologies, I just literally simply try to preach and promote goodness and positivity to people and healthy. You know what I'm saying? I would never get on internet and say, if you don't practice sexuality like I practice, you're a hater. If you don't do what I do in my bedroom, you're a bigot. That is wrong. That is wrong to even push your life. It's even wrong to push your lifestyle on other people. That's why I show people a positive just way of thinking. I'm not trying to make you live like me because I don't know how I mean, I know for a fact most people couldn't live like I live. Most people don't have the dignity. Most people don't have the discipline. Most people don't have the knowledge. So most people could never live like I live. You know what I'm saying? So I don't wish everybody to be like me. But we got a Barack Obama who's bound by satanic agendas, who's bound by population control, who's bound by democratic beliefs. See, Barack Obama he's bound by ideologies. He's not a free thinker. He's not a man who can think what's best and think about the best interests of everybody. He's thinking about the best interests of his people. And that is wrong. That is so wrong to think about the best interests of only your people, because gay people are not the only people on this planet. Matter of fact, his heterosexual people are the majority of the people on this planet. So a gay person is a minority. So you have the right to be whatever you want to be, but your rights should not infringe upon the rights of the masses. You see what I'm saying? You don't have to understand. Get your ass out of here if you don't understand. Matter of fact, I got something for you. Get out of here. Get out of here. This ain't for everybody to understand. See, most of y'all don't have parents. Most of y'all don't have daddies. Most of y'all listen to these politicians and rappers and entertainers as your leader. You won't understand what a real man's saying. Most people don't have a real man in their life. Most people don't have a real man in their life, so this is what, let me tell you what Barack Obama said you need in your life. Most men don't have a real dad, a real father, a real man like Big Beta in their life. So most of y'all might not understand what I'm saying. Let's go.
I had a gay professor in college at a time when openly gay folks still weren't out about it, who became one of my favorite professors and was a great guy and would call me out when I started saying stuff that was ignorant. You need that to show empathy and kindness. And by the way, you need that person in your friend group so that if you then have a boy who's gay or non-binary or whatever, they have somebody that they can go, okay, I'm not alone in this.
So this bitch ass nigga just said, and I'm not disrespecting Barack Obama, but he's a bitch ass nigga for saying that. This bitch ass nigga just said every young man, all young boys need a gay man in their life to give them love and what do you say? Love and understanding and acceptance. Let me tell you something. Young boys don't need no gay man in their life, because a young boy, he doesn't need a perverse man who's thinking about perverse sexual acts in his ear. He doesn't. The fuck is this nigga talking about? Every young boy needs his father, his uncles, his family members in his life, his brothers, his cousins. If your cousin's gay, if your brother's gay, that's different. We're not excluding gay people. I'm not speaking against gay people. I'm saying gay men specific, because like I said, gay men are a minority. So a gay man who is a minority in society should not be involved in every child's life, in every boy's life. He didn't say every girl. He didn't say all kids need a gay man in their life. He said all young boys need a gay man in their life to make them understand and accept and tolerate a gay man and make them loving. Let me tell you something. Your mother's supposed to give you the love and nurturing you need. Your father's supposed to give you the acceptance you need. Your father and your mother's supposed to teach you about tolerance and acceptance. If your mother and your father wasn't such brainwashed people who follow society and think that they're Democrats, think that they're Republicans, if your mother and father wasn't such lost, brainwashed people, you would have some good guidance in your fucking life. If your mother didn't choose the wrong men all the time, you would have a good father figure in your fucking life. If y'all stop choosing the wrong partners and just stop being so free with your sexuality and just and being so sexual, you could build yourself up as an adult and be functioning in society, so you won't have to need so many ears and fucking role models and people like Big Baydays and shit trying to teach you something. You wouldn't need people in your ear if you had a real father, if you had a real mother. You wouldn't need that shit. Point proven. I'm not seeking acceptance. I'm not seeking leadership. I'm not seeking nothing, because you know why? I had a good father and a good mother who showed me the way. My father showed me history. My mother showed me love. My mother showed me understanding. My mother showed me balance. My father gave me wisdom and balance and structure and discipline. I had real parents. That's why I'm not out here lost looking for a Barack Obama to tell me I need to give my son as a mentor to a fucking gay man. Wake up. Wake up. If you let your son be around a gay man, the only thing your son will do is become a gay man. Listen to what I just said. If you put your son around a gay man, the only thing your son can and will do will grow up to become a gay man, because you are what you do. You are who you're around. We're all products of our environment. And that's why so many people run around with PTSD, lost in the sauce, because they're products of our environment, and the system has broken most of us. You got the system telling young people to be gay before they even get their college education. You got little girls running around here talking about they lesbians and they middle schoolers and high schoolers. Sit your little ass down somewhere. You ain't gay or a lesbian. You are lost in the damn sauce. You're too young to be acting. You're too young to be sexual. And people say people are born gay. People are born this. You ain't born shit. You learn everything you got. You learn to be who you are. I was raised to be a leader like I am today. My father instilled this shit in me. My father played great leaders for me to listen to. My father showed me what leadership was. I was born to be who I am today. I was conditioned to be a leader, to be a public speaker. I was raised to be a leader and a public speaker. If I didn't have a strong father who used to my father used to do radio shows. My father used to open up for what's that nigga name? What's them nigga name? I think it was Farrakhan. My dad spoke before Farrakhan one time. My father been doing a bunch of shit in public trying to help the people out. So if I never saw that, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing today. Thank you so much, Oliver and Pauline. I love and appreciate y'all. Real men and women. Thank you so much, Pauline. Thank you so much, Oliver. A real couple who are in their elder years living life together as one, two into one. A complete yin and yang. Salute to Oliver and Pauline. A complete yin and yang. A man and a woman complete, intact together, living life into their elder years together. Not saying they don't have problems. Not saying they don't have arguments. Not saying they haven't fell out before. But I say this, they're together today, standing fucking strong. That's what we need to see. You don't need no gay man in your life. You need an Oliver in your life. You don't need a gay man in your life. You need a Big Bayday in your life. A real man who's a father to his children, who's responsible for his life, who takes responsibility for all that he does. You don't need no gay man. You need a real man. Barack Obama, once again, like I said last night on my live, everything they ever told y'all was a fucking lie to destroy your soul. And that's why most of y'all are walking around here lost zombies walking around. And I'm not picking on my people. I'm sad to see us in this current situation. We are the lostest generation that ever walked on this earth. The most lost generation that ever walked this earth. We're the most lost generation. And how are we the most lost generation ever when we have the most technology? How are we the most lost generation when we have the most money? How are we the most lost generation when we have the most information? You know why? Because y'all are misinformed by the motherfucking devil like Barack Obama. You're misinformed like the motherfucking devil, and you don't even listen. Let me show y'all some shit. These devils been telling you what they're doing and how they're doing it and exactly what they're doing, but you don't know how to listen. You don't know how to listen. But Big Baday's here for you. I'm here for you. I'm gonna show you what to listen to and exactly how to listen. If you understand life and what's really going on in life, you will see that most things that's happening to you is just mostly a fucking trap, my nigga. It's mostly a trap. It's mostly a trap. Because if you started to think as an individual, as a free person, if you started to think as a wise individual, you would understand that we're really in the power position. Us, the people, are the power. Us, the people, are the power. That's why we as black people used to say power to the people. Peace be on to you, brother. Power to the people. Peace be on to you. We know who we are. We just allowed them to destroy us. We were never the devils of this earth. Now we're running around proclaiming ourselves to be demons. You know why? Because y'all have accepted so many lifestyles of demonic ways. Let's go.
My biggest fear.
Motherfuckers are accepting the devil in everyday life. Y'all drink it, you eat it, you think it, you live satanic. Everything is satanic in y'all's lives, most of it. And y'all can't even figure it out. Can't even figure it out, can't even fathom it. But you're living it. Let's go. Let me let this demon tell you once again what he's about.
People would ask me, knowing what you know now, do you wish like you had a third term? And I used to say, you know what, if I could make an arrangement where I had a stand-in, a front man or front woman, and they had an earpiece in, and I was just in my basement in my sweats, looking through the stuff, and then I could sort of deliver the lines, but somebody else was doing all the talking and ceremony. I'd be fine.
Breaking news, we brought you off the top. Director of National...
Did you hear what the fuck he just said? See, y'all are so slow that you don't know. That ain't the first time he said that. That nigga said that about 3 times in the public. I've seen him say that 3 different times. That nigga's not playing when he's saying that. See, y'all think people are running their mouth. You think Big Baday's just on here, a man in front of camera just talking. This ain't that. See, a lot of this stuff that y'all scroll through on your timeline is disingenuous. It's trash. It's pointless. It's pointless. A lot of things that y'all have seen before me has been pointless, and I understand that. And I'm sorry. On behalf of humanity, I'm fucking sorry that y'all had to waste most of y'all's time before getting to some real deal content. I apologize on behalf of the world. I swear to God, I apologize. I apologize that you have to deal with a no good husband. I apologize that you have to deal with a no good wife. I apologize that people are so disingenuous. I apologize that most people are liars, cheaters, and swindlers. I apologize, man. From the bottom of my heart, I apologize. This ain't how we were supposed to be. But this is what y'all let these people take you down to. What's good, you already know. This is what y'all allow these bastards to drag you down to the lowest common denominator. Where all you could think about is your vagina and your penis because you're at your lowest vibration. When you're supposed to be using your pineal gland, not your penis. You're supposed to be using your upper P, not your lowercase p. Your lowercase p is just for reproduction. When you find a woman who's of substance, when you find a woman, see in the Bible, in y'all's Bible, it said, he who finds a wife finds a good thing. Because guess what? Even in the Bible, in those times, everybody knew since the beginning of time that majority of the people are going to be trash. The world knows this. Most people on this planet are trash. They know this. Everybody knows this. That's why you got poison in your food. That's why you got poison in your air. That's why you got poison in your water. That's why you go get poison from your health care. That's why you're constantly poisoned, because they don't want you here, because most of y'all have become so useless that you don't mean nothing to the world. You got groups, you got millions of people who think that the world owes them something. You got millions of men. I don't even talking about women no more. You got millions of young men who think this world is supposed to be comfortable for them. You young motherfucker, you're supposed to make this world comfortable if you want that. The reason why this world is set up the way it is because strong men before you set this shit up so they can be comfortable. And so your punk ass can be comfortable. But you're so comfortable, your bed is so tidy and warm, and your blankets are fresh out the dryer and smelling good and feeling good, and you're fresh out the shower, warm and snuggling in your blanket. Your life is so fucking comfortable because of the strong men ahead of you. You think it's supposed to be like this forever, my nigga? Humanity has never been a comfortable experience, my nigga. 100 years ago, the average human lifespan was 30-some years old. Niggas was dying in their 30s back in the day. When we started though, humans lived eternally. Humans were eternal when we first became, because God never, the gods, the Elohim, the angels, the whatever you want to call them, they didn't die at first. They lived hundreds and hundreds of years. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years. That's why they were so tall and enlightened. That's why you got people like me, descendants of the tall, enlightened ones, who come back to try to restore this shit, to try. I know it ain't gonna happen in total, because we're so indoctrinated by the Bible, by the Quran. We're so indoctrinated by the Torah. We're so indoctrinated by these demons and devils' tricks. So most of us will never reach the place of total bliss like Big Bad A's at. The only time my life is confusing and rough is when I have to deal with people. And I love to deal with people. I love to be in relationships. I love all that. But guess what? That's the only time I'm sad is when a bitch tricks me and plays me. The only time I'm upset is when somebody disappoints me. The only time I'm sad is when somebody hurts me and betrays me. If it was all up to me and it's all me, I'm always good because I live in the moment. I am a carpe diem, seize the moment type of nigga. I relish the moment. I live in the now. See, for me, time don't exist. I don't even know what day it is today. I swear to God. I don't know what day it is. I don't know what time it is, because I don't give a fuck about dates and time. I'm in the moment, living in the moment, every moment, the best that I can do. Every decision I make is a positive decision. Every decision I make is the best decision. Everything I do is the best, for the best. Everything I eat is going to be the best thing I can afford to eat, the healthiest thing I can eat. Everything I do in the moment is going to be for the betterment of me and my family and my people. Right now, what y'all getting in the moment. And some of y'all don't appreciate this shit, and I don't like doing this every day like I do. I just know if I don't do this, it's going to be a loser online preaching y'all some bullshit, man. Be honest with me. Let me be honest with y'all. I woke up this morning. And I'm checking my analytics. That's what I like to do when I wake up. I like to check my numbers, see how I'm going, see what people didn't like, what they did like, see if they had comments, what they talked about. I try to answer comments in the morning, shit like that. You feel me? Then I think about my next video. I think about my next moment, my next moment. I was going on YouTube this morning. I started scrolling through the lives. I clicked on the live and I started scrolling through the lives. Everyone I came across, except for there was this dude, it was this one dude doing push-ups. That was the best one I came across. Other than that, every video I came across was trash, total trash. And there was people watching, people online on YouTube not saying nothing of any relevance, and they were watching and engaging. I was like, damn. I thought about something. I said, damn, people don't want the truth. People want a fantasy that they can adhere to because most people are broken losers. And they need something to make them feel comfortable in their life because they're so broken and they're such a loser that they feel like they can't fix themselves even though they can. America has broken us down so bad. Most people want a lie to latch on to, a fantasy to latch on to, a theory to latch on to. People will watch theories and shit like that instead of watching reality. Like, it's crazy, man. It's crazy, man. I'm starting to realize people don't want the truth. People want the lie. Most people don't want the truth, man. And that's why I told you yesterday in my live, everybody's not going to be saved, man. Everybody can't be saved. Everybody's not going to be saved. The real Lee Hawk said, "You're right, baby. My ex betrayed me a few months back. The frustration to retaliate was hard to fight off, but I realized these people doing stuff to break strong people and mad when it doesn't work." Yeah, bro. Hey, let me tell you something. You can't get back at somebody like that. Listen, bro. You can't get back on a bitch for cheating. Because let me tell you something. When they get that pussy away, that's not the first time they doing it and they already cheated. Before a woman has sex physically, she's having sex mentally, she's cheating mentally. So you can't go back and forth faster than a woman, and nobody can play that sex game easier or better than a woman. So I would never go tit for tat trying to break a heart because a bitch broke my heart. I wouldn't give a fuck. Let her go, bro. Because I'm gonna tell you something. Real men. This is why I always tell all my men, have your affairs in order. So a woman is just an added on bonus. Have your transportation in order. Have your housing in order. Have your communication in order, and have your protection in order. As long as you got your affairs like that in order, you don't need a woman but just for the extracurricular activity. And we do, as men, want committed relationships, but let me tell y'all something. Like I told my brother today, like I just told my brother today, one of my brothers, men are the only ones who love unconditionally. Women's love is conditional. Let me say that shit again. Men are the only ones who love unconditionally. Women's love is conditional because men will go out and cheat and we still come home to our woman. And I'm not saying me. Men go out and cheat and still go home to their women. Women, y'all don't do that. If a woman cheats on a nigga and it gets too good, she's gonna leave that nigga for that motherfucking, for that new good wood. Look, let me look. If a woman is getting some of that good wood, and it's too good, my nigga, she's gonna leave your ass for that shit and be like, nigga, you can't. My nigga dropping off good dick, and like they're boldly disrespectful. So don't ever play get back with no woman, bro. You can't win. She could fuck 5 dudes in one day because she's entertaining 10. See what I'm saying? So never play back and forth with a woman, bro. The best thing for you to do is level yourself up. That's it. Level yourself up. Don't worry about no woman, bro. Because women are worried about the small things in life. They're worried about sex. They're worried about money and dumb shit. They're not worried about longevity. They're not worried about the end of life. Women are worried about now like crackheads. Women are like out here like crackheads. He took me on dinner. He took me to dinner. Okay, he took you on a $500 dinner, but what groceries are you eating for the rest of the week, dumbass? See, a real man would be like, okay, we can go on a date or whatever, but you said you didn't have no food in your house. So shit, instead of us going on a date, let's go to the grocery store and get you some groceries for your house. That's what a real man would do. And a real man don't have to buy no woman no groceries. I'm just saying. Me as a real man, instead of taking a woman on a $300-400 date, $200 date, if she needed something, I'd rather go somewhere with her and go grocery shopping with her on a date. That'd be a better date than a goddamn sit down restaurant. That way, you know, you can talk. You can see what they're interested in, see what kind of stuff they like, what kind of person they are. That would be a better date. You feel me? But people don't understand life, man. Women are running around like crackheads, worrying about if a nigga's fresh, if a nigga's got a chain, if a nigga got gold, if a nigga shine and this and that. I hear women say they won't talk to men who drive certain cars. Not knowing niggas have pink slips and car titles and shit, own their own cars, don't have car payments and shit. And a woman like me, I never had a car payment. All my cars I own. But a woman will be like, oh, I wouldn't talk to no nigga who drives a Honda. Well, guess what? You want a nigga who's struggling to look good. Or you want a nigga who's already good. That's fine. But are you good enough to be with that nigga who got it all? Are you good enough as a woman to be with the nigga who got it all? That's the question I ask. Are y'all good enough to be with the men that y'all want to be with? That's the question I gotta ask most women. Are they deserving of these top-notch men? Most of them ain't. They're not. Better, you should hear the things these women tell me in Houston, and I know they only care because it's conditional and convenient for them, but all I'm gonna say, keep typing, bro, keep typing. Yeah, it's definitely bad. It's definitely conditional. A woman will fuck with you. I've heard women say, you better give me some money if you want to talk to me on the phone. I've heard women charge men to talk to them on the phone. I've heard women say, if you DM me, if you cash out me some money, you can talk to me and text me. Like, so that means you're for sale. So at that point, if a woman ever asks you to DM them and cash out them to talk to them, you should say, okay, well, if that's the case, how much does it cost to smash? Straight up. Because if they talking like a lowercase p, oh, you want the two, okay, well, how much does it cost to smash? You want to charge me to talk to you on the phone? How much does it cost to smash? Let's get straight to it. Oh, 400? I'll give you 3. Oh, no, well, then fuck it out of here, my shit. Hang up. Block out. She'll call you back. 3, I'll take 3. I bet you will take this 3. Block out, block out, block out. It's pathetic out here, y'all. It's pathetic, man. That's so disrespectful to the women that charge for their time because you have just monetized yourself. You just turn yourself into a prostitute. And that is disgusting, man. That's nasty work, man. It's nasty work, man. It's nasty work for a woman to charge for her time and charge for her body. That is nasty work, man. And y'all think you're bossed up and leveled up. No, you leveled down, my nigga. Soon there will be no reality. All they see is what's on TV. Exactly. Oh, I love that. Pauline rhyming with the bars. I feel you. That was a bar, Pauline. That was a whole bar. She said, Pauline sings this rhyme often. Soon there will be no reality. All they see is what's on TV. Facts. Listen, it's almost there. We're almost there now, Pauline. We're almost to the point of no return, man. We're almost to the point of no return, man. Where my hair tie at? I know I got a hair tie somewhere. We're almost to the point of no return, man. Look, I always got everything in hands reach. And my house is not dirty. My shit's clean right now. Look, I always got everything in hands reach. Whenever I want something, I'm like, okay, it's set up. Like I got everything set up. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. Let's let this Obama fucker, man. And I'm not disrespecting the ex-president. I just don't like how they promote their demonic agendas. Because I'm gonna say something. To promote, everybody can be gay. That's whatever you want to do. What are y'all doing, man? Y'all chill. Everybody has the right to be gay. That's whatever you want to do. That's whatever you want to do. But what people need to understand is, hey, look, everybody has the right to do whatever you want to do. But what these presidents like Obama don't understand is you should never push nothing down nobody's fucking throat. Talking about every boy needs a gay man, and they're like, no, the fuck they don't. These niggas got enough gay rappers they're looking at. All the rappers are gay that they listen to. All of them. A lot of my favorite rappers are gay as hell, and it's like, damn, bro. Damn, y'all make some good music, but niggas be gay as hell. And then it's like, okay, I'm not gonna hate on a nigga because he's gay. If you make some good music, I'm still gonna listen to you. But I be like in my head, like, damn, bro. All these little kids listen to this gay music, gay artists. So it's not that they need gay men to be role models. That's not what they need. These kids need real men to be role models. They need stand-up fathers. We need fathers in the homes. We need real fathers in the homes, bro. We don't need men coming in the house just to have sex with mom and go then leave out in the middle of the night. We don't need that. But see, that's mama's fault. Because like I keep telling y'all, mama don't know how to pick or judge character because mama been brainwashed. Don't judge. Can't put judgment on nobody because you're not better than them. This and that. Only God can judge. All that's bullshit, my nigga. All that's bullshit. You better judge everything. You better judge every situation in life. If it's too hot, you need to judge if your garden needs water. If it's too cold, you need to judge if your plants need to be brought in. If it's too hot, you need to do this, you need to do that. What are you talking about? You don't need to be judging. What are y'all talking about? Y'all been tricked out of every strength of personal strength, stability, and development from all these fake agendas, from your religious agendas, from your political agendas, from your sexual agenda. All of it's tricked you out of being a real good human. Because like I told my brother today, in real life, man, y'all realize this. We're not supposed to be doing anything in life. They got all these people pressured. It's people so pressured to be young. Young people pressured to be famous. It's so many young people pressured to be artists. They want to be singers. They want to be streamers. They want to be YouTubers. It's so many people that's pressured to do things because they see other people doing them, right? So they're like, oh, I want to try this and try that. But they don't understand. They don't understand what it takes to do it, and they don't get the blueprint on how to do it. So it's not going to work how they think it's going to work. You see what I'm saying? Most people don't understand what it takes to be what you want to be. So most people need to understand there's nothing that you're supposed to be doing out here. You're not supposed to be a pastor. You're not supposed to be a burial man. You're not supposed to be anything. You can choose to assume the role, the job of any type of job you want to do. Like me, I choose to be a cook, a chef for a job because I'm a food lover. I'm a real foodie. I love food. I've been cooking my whole life, cooking for my whole family, cooking for the community. I am a foodie. So it was only right for me to do a food job or, be a chef, It was only right. But yeah, man, I just want y'all to understand, you don't have to do nothing out here in this world. You should not be pressuring yourself like, oh, I didn't make senior class leader. Oh, I didn't make leader of the team. Oh, I didn't make MVP. Oh, I didn't win the championship. Oh, I didn't do this. My nigga, you ain't supposed to do none of that. You're pushing yourself to fulfill a role in society that was placed already before you. You don't have to be doing that. You don't have to feel disappointed when you lose the basketball game. You should feel glad that you participated, that you got exercise, that you doing something positive with your time. You should be glad. Facts. I'm gonna read your email in a second. You should be glad that you're putting, that you're competing, participating in a group activity. It ain't about money and the shit all the time. Like most days, like I said, today I got a donation from my brother Oliver and his wonderful wife Pauline. Today I got a donation, but most days I don't even get donations. Most days I don't get no money for doing this. I do this because I love to do this. See what I'm saying? I don't get nothing most days. I just be on here trying to save y'all because I'm tired of seeing us wind up like this. Like who? If you knew what could save somebody, wouldn't you try? You feel me? If you could stop somebody from failing, wouldn't you try? Especially as a middle-aged man. See, I'm different than most people. I feel like a superhero. I know y'all hit that like button too, man. Y'all hit that like button. Please hit the like button. I'm kicking that real deal content. See me, I feel like a superhero. I'm in my top. No, I ain't in my top physical shape because I don't work out like I'm supposed to. I walk and I'm active, but I don't walk out like I'm supposed to. But I feel like a superhero. My brain is sharp. My body's physically healthy. My mind is witty. I got a good body. This is a great body, man. Good hands. Good, strong arms. You know what I mean? Long, strong arm. Like, I got a great body, man. I'm thankful for this shit, bro. I'm thankful, bro. Even my name is Abede. My name means blessed man. I've been blessed my whole life, man. I don't run around wishing I was rich and famous and shit like that. I always been famous my whole life. My whole life. I used to step into the auditorium at my school and make the whole school go crazy. In middle school, the whole school go crazy. I'll go, man, make the whole school go crazy when I come in the auditorium, in the gym room. Like, people don't understand that shit, man. And in high school, when I went to this school called Northwest School of the Arts, bro, I was in the 6th grade. The school, it was an art school in Charlotte. It was an art school from 6th grade to the 12th grade. So it was like a college. It was 6th grade to the 12th grade school, art school, only art school. You had to goddamn get accepted into the art school. It wasn't a regular school. So I went to Northwest for like 2 years. Don't you know, I was in the 6th or 7th grade, my nigga, and I had my own lunch table. I had my own lunch table. Bruh, you had to pay me to sit at my lunch table. I promise you, I'm not capping. People had to pay me to sit at my lunch table. So all that fame and shit niggas be wanting, that ain't nothing. Look, all that fame and shit everybody wants, that ain't about nothing, man. If you the man, like me, I've been the man my whole life. This shit ain't nothing. Like, being the man is nothing. But see, it's deeper than that now. I realize you could take that power. When you're the man, that's a form of power. Let me talk to y'all real quick. Y'all put P in the chat for power, man. Put a P in the chat for power, man. We turning up, man. Put a P in the chat for power. If you got pull, you got power. If you got power, you got pull. Pull is having like public opinion. That's power. And see, a lot of people don't understand. A lot of people don't understand what power really is. A lot of people are running around seeking riches, fame, and fortune and all that. I just watched NBA Youngboy yesterday. I just watched NBA Youngboy interview yesterday, the Trapflix NBA Youngboy interview. He was like, this nigga got all the jewels in the world. Even the jeweler man who made it, he said, this is a King's jeweler set. He said, this is a King's jewelry collection. And it was a nice jewelry collection. But Youngboy, he got a quote unquote power and all that. He got pull or whatever, right? But his body is fucked up. He was like, for one, I'm not disrespecting young NBA Youngboy because, hey, he does what he does. I'm saying this man's body, you could be as powerful as you want. Like, you got to use that shit for something good is what I'm trying to say. Because he got all that pull and his brain is so fried, he don't know what to do with his power. NBA Youngboy's brain is so screwed, his brain is so fried, he don't know what to do with all that power he got. He can make young kids put the guns down, but he uses the demonic industry, because he even said on the interview, he said, this industry is very demonic. I'm very demonic. This little nigga said this industry is very demonic. I'm very demonic. Like, he's so to listen to NBA Youngboy is like sad, because he's like NBA Youngboy is like a child who got stripped of his innocence and his youth. You know? Yes, bro. He's big time drained, bro. Like, he just like like, it's fucked up. And then the craziest thing he said in the interview, man, y'all got to go check that interview out too, man. He said in the interview, he was like, what did he say in that interview? He said, I'm surrounded by very evil people, demons. And he said he's surrounded by evil people and demons, and he's surrounded by dangerous people. So he said he bought crosses just to keep the demons away. So this nigga's to the understanding. He said he don't care about the cross. It don't mean nothing to him. I seen him. Look, he said he don't care about nothing. He don't care about the cross. It don't mean had no significance to him. But he is to the understanding that the cross repels certain demons. The cross repels certain spiritual entities. He knows that. So he probably, when those demons come around, he'll probably put them crosses on. Even the way he was talking about one of his chains, it was a chain with the cross on it, with the caskets on it. And he was like, he basically was implying that he died. Yeah. Hold on. All right, y'all. I'm out.